Welcome to our latest quality mantra. If you have followed our previous sessions, you may have noticed a recurring emphasis on one key practice, pep talk. Before we discuss this mantra, let me first outline a key construction document, the method statement. Generally known as the work method statement, or we often refer to as method statement. Okay. As the name suggests, this document explains the method of execution for a specific task. It may be painting works, cabling works, earthworks, or concrete works. Okay. It contains all the relevant details related to a particular activity. This single document consolidates essential information drawn from various sources that are including GS, TS, general specifications, technical specifications, conditions of contract, right? And industry requirements, codes and practices like IS, ASTM, or what the codes are, IS 456, what concrete works we have to follow, like, and regulatory requirements, ISO, RDSO. So all the requirements. Now let's take one example, the method statement for concrete works. It's important to note that reinforcement, formwork, earthwork, like all pre-concreting activities should have a separate method statements. It's not advisable to combine all these into a single document. However, all relevant inspection test plans and checklists must be referenced within the method statement if it needs to be used while doing the particular activity. Okay, I'll explain this in more detail when we discuss ITPs. For example, if the project involves M40 grade concrete, the specific locations where this grade is to be used should be identified. The purpose of the method statement is to compile all relevant instructions for M40 concrete works into a single document. This document must be reviewed and approved by the client before work begins. Roles and responsibilities. This section outlines the key personnel responsible for executing the activities such as batching plant manager, lab technicians, quality control officer, site supervisor, right? Construction manager. Instead of writing lengthy paragraphs, I recommend using a simple matrix to map tasks against the responsible roles. This makes it easier to understand. For example, a technical data sheet for curing compound must be reviewed by the client before they start curing. As per IS 456, the document should be prepared and submitted in advance, right? If the method statement clearly assigns such tasks to responsible roles, it ensures proper accountability. Similarly, another responsibility is verifying the delivered curing compound, checking its brand, production date, technical specifications, right? And signing the material receiving inspection report, which is generally termed as MIR. I have provided two examples here. One is document review, prior approval of curing compound data sheets, and another one is material inspection, verifying the actual product before acceptance. These tasks are just a small part of curing activities. Now imagine the number of responsibilities across the entire concrete works process, right? This is where ITP is most essential. Inspection and test plan, linking responsibilities with the implementation. To ensure all these activities are carried out correctly, the industry follows a structured document called the inspection test plan, which is typically an annexure to the method statement. This document lists all necessary activities along with corresponding RFIs as necessary, document submissions and field execution steps, everything. Also, it refers the what IS requirement or ASTM, so relevant codes requirement as well. While discussing ITPs and RFIs in detail would take us off topic. The key takeaway here is that activities must be linked to roles, ensuring proper execution and accountability. Each ITP references checklist and report formats that serves as a documentary evidence for compliance. Resource requirements. The additional key sections of a method statement. This section details the required manpower, materials, tools, and equipment. Methods or procedure. A step-by-step explanation of how to prepare concrete in accordance with industry codes and standards. Health, safety, and environmental requirements. This section outlines safety precautions based on job safety and environmental analysis. For example, barricading work areas, calibrating, maintaining the transit mixtures in this example, waste disposal methods, using recycled water for curing, aligning with the environmental guidelines, etc. Right? Quality control, ITPs and checklist. Ensure ITPs and checklists are incorporated for quality monitoring. The whole points are properly identified in the ITP. RFIs are issued directly, so it's all there. Reference documents. List essential supporting documents such as client approved curing common specifications, right? Design mix details, approval, design mix approval, approved drawings, technical specifications, and of course raw material test procedures, material requirements, right? All these things, everything. By now, we understand that a method statement consolidates all relevant information necessary to execute a task correctly. Once the method statement is approved, a formal training session should be conducted for employees. However, before starting a specific activity, it's important to conduct a quick pre task briefing, which we are talking about pep talk. It can be daily, it can be weekly, as per the work schedule. Okay. For example, if concrete placement scheduled for today, a supervisor should carry out the pep talk. He should extract the relevant section from the method statement. Brief focus on essential points, such as using the correct vibrators, maintaining proper pouring distances to prevent segregation, and ensuring pre-pour checklists are completed, physically showing formats and tools, how to execute the tools to the workers. They know it, but still it has to be done. There are some changes with respect to the particular project, may be different from previous project, previous method of working. So that's why we need to ensure what actually approved for this particular project is actually given awareness to the workers. The briefing should be very brief but powerful enough to ensure proper implementation of approved practices. Thanks for watching.